Today is day 2 in Funchal. Today is going to be a city day. We're not doing any levadas or hikes today. We're going to do some of the couch thing. We're going to do a port winery tour. We're going to do the cable cars. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it. This is the view from my room in the villa, and this is a picture of Anne and I at the villa. And then we walked into town. I just liked this pink building. I thought it looked pretty cool. And I think this is Blandy's, where we go later, so you'll see more of that later. Then we stopped for a coffee here at this cute little coffee shop. And then this is the famous Madeira sign. And this is some breakwater concrete things. Now we are going on the cable cars. There is a cable car that runs from Funchal up to the town of Mont at the very top of the hill. So here is a fun fact about Madeira. There does seem to be a lot of abandoned buildings and houses like this all around. And we looked into it, and the reason is because if you want to sell your house in Madeira, you first have to offer it to next of kin. And so if you can't find a next of kin, it gets tied up in government red tape and they're not actually able to sell the house, and it just ends up becoming abandoned, which is kind of interesting. And here next up we have the view. If you look down the cable car, that's the view you see of Funchal down there in the bottom. And then we saw a car accident. This woman missed the corner, and that was that. Okay, so at the top of the cable car is some botanical gardens, and we went to go and see those. Okay, here we are at the botanical gardens. So far, it's just been a bunch of dead shit. I don't really know why, but this is looking good.
Kind of, Emma, kind of.
Yeah, we got it. To be honest, we were a tad underwhelmed by the botanical gardens, but we do have the butch-out gardens here, which we compared it to, so it was fine. Maybe we went at the wrong time of year. I say that because a lot of the plants and shrubbery seem to be dead. Not these are cactuses, so they weren't dead, but this was a good section. But in other sections, there wasn't much blooming or going on or flowering, but this view was worth the trip to the botanical gardens. It's kind of cool. It's in Mont that you can find the traditional basket cars, which are wicker toboggans. Cars are driven by 2 car drivers that use the thick soles of their boots as brakes, and they travel 2 kilometers down the hill between Mont and Liveramento. And this is just a fun Madeira sign in the middle of town. And then we were off to Blandy's to do some tasting of Madeira wine. Madeira is a special type of fortified wine. It's not port, but it is sort of a sweet, a kind of high alcoholic wine. It's quite nice, so we did a lot of that and it was fun.
We need to restart.
Yep. Get a new bottle. 10 years. Nice. It's Madeira wine, not port.